OnlyFans. And if you could date or take serious a girl that had a OnlyFans account. OnlyFans is, for those who don't know, it's blowing up, it's popping, it's been hitting right now since this quarantine. You know, it's been getting a lot of traction, a lot of love. But what it is it's a site or app where women frequent, mostly women, I would assume, you know. I don't know what the males got going on there, but mostly women. Where they're selling pictures, videos, you know, stuff that you can't put on Instagram, stuff that you can't really put on Snap. Snap is flagging, you know, if you get caught, they're flagging, stuff like that. So it's pretty much a website kind of similar to Backpage, but without the smashing going on, without the straight exchange for money for something to happen. Remember Backpage back in the day, used to have, if you know, you know. Everybody know about Backpage. You know about Backpage. But that's neither here nor there. So, fans only, or OnlyFans, my bad, OnlyFans, it's a spot where they frequent, where they can sell, you know, sell explicit videos, explicit content, good content. Similar to a stripper. Could you date a stripper or a dancer? Would you be able to date a dancer? It's similar to that question. I don't know. See, it's a tough one. You're not the only one seeing your girl's body. But then again, I mean, shit, isn't Instagram like that nowadays anyway? Where most women are showing themselves in that light anyway? Especially the women who want to be seen, you know. As far as the gram go, they're showing it off anyway. So if you're dealing with that type of woman, are you not able to put up with a fans only account? Now I know what you're thinking, because this is what she's gonna tell you. She's gonna tell you that you're insecure for not being able to handle her. If you can't accept the fact that she has that and you're in a relationship with her, or you're trying to move towards a relationship with her, it's you don't come before that fans only. Or is it OnlyFans? Fans only. OnlyFans. You don't come before that. You don't come before her dough. So yeah, you don't come before her money. That's first and foremost. She's gonna make her money. She's gonna continue to do what she does, and you're not gonna stop that fans only account. So if you're dealing with a girl with the fans only account, don't expect to rid her of what she loves to do best, which is show that ass off. So in a situation like that, I don't think I'll be able to deal with it. The thing is, a lot of these girls are insecure about what they do as well. As much as they advertise the shit, as much as they claim to love it and this is what they do, a lot of women don't like having to have a fans only account. Now, yes, there's some girls who are completely with the shits. They're with the shits and they completely love doing what they do, but I'm speaking on a different sector. I'm speaking on that group who feel like they gotta do it because they have to. Deep down, they know they have no other talent. Deep down, they know it's hard for them to finish school and go get that GED. It's hard for them to really go get a waitress job. You know, so they rather show ass and a little bit of, a little bit of extra. But the thing is, I remember this girl I used to go to school with, she had been stripping for the longest. And we kind of all knew this girl was gonna end up to be a stripper. Like, you know how you can see people in the past and kind of tell where they're going, tell where they're gonna end up, shit like that. Everybody knew if she wasn't with a pro, if she didn't get with some type of like pro baller, and her attitude was only gonna go so far. So I mean, it was only a matter of time before people saw her attitude for what it really was. you just can't deal with that shit. You just can't deal with it. But, you know, we saw her stripping, and that's what she ended up doing. She ended up stripping. So, one day, you know, she had a little bit more ass than usual. A ton of ass, more than usual. And I'm like, I commented, I shot her in the comments, I said, damn, you know, I didn't see this as rude because we was homies. We were homies, so I didn't see it as nothing bad, but it came off rude. You know, looking back after, I guess it came off kind of rude. It did come off pretty rude, but I'm just like, damn, hey, you know, them shots did you right. Like, them shots did you justice, because her ass was looking nice. Her ass was looking nicer than regular. It was fatter than usual, had more of a hump to it. You know, you could tell that some work had been done on her ass. She hops in my DMs. Don't ever comment, don't ever put that, nigga, don't ever, you ain't shit, don't. Are you gonna pay my bills? Are you gonna pay $900 for a car note? Are you gonna pay my $1,000 car note? Are you paying $1,000? That's neither here nor there. That's not none of my, you know, that's none of my business. But no, to answer your question, no, I'm not gonna pay for this. But that let me know, like, damn, you know, these girls really insecure about some of the shit that they're doing, because it was obvious. It was obvious that she got to work, but I guess you're just not supposed to say anything, you know, as far as that. So if you get with a woman with that type of account, you can't even really speak on it. You can't even speak on it. Don't bring that type of stuff to her attention, because 9 times out of 10, it's taboo. She knows she's not supposed to be doing that type of shit, but she's doing it, you know, and you know about it. And she's really insecure about you knowing about it. It's tough though, it's tough, because if you're dating somebody like her and somebody comes along that she thinks isn't as judgmental as you, she thinks that this dude isn't as judgmental as you, he's just as young, he might look a little better, and he giving just enough money, a little bit more attention, a little bit more understanding of her doing what she have to do and hustling it and getting it by any means, you're done. You're done. You know, you getting with her, you thinking that shit's gonna last, you're done. She already has all this access to all these different men. She will be willing to hear out who's ever paying that top dollar, who's ever giving her that most, you know, money and attention. She's gonna give a look-see to. And if he has just enough game, he's understanding, he's attractive, don't let him be attractive to her with a little bit of money, and he's understanding and don't really care about her having that OnlyFans page. Your time's up. Your time's up. You gotta always understand, a woman like that, she's always gonna have somebody on the back burner. It's gonna be tough for you because you're not really gonna be able to express yourself. And the thing is, you know, dudes usually are able to put up with that shit within maybe a month, 2, 3, 4 months, but then that shit always goes bad. You always hear the stories. Strippers, girl, the dancers, they always gonna tell you the story. Everything was going good. I met my man at the club. I met him at the club. Everything was good. He didn't care. 5, 6, 7 months later, we get into it. It's fucked up. It's over. And now it's over. Because dudes can't really live with that shit. It's hard for a dude to really psychologically block that shit out. Your man is touching up on, I mean, your girl, you know, she filling up on a whole nother man every night. And yeah, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, strippers usually mess with that older dude. They mess with their older dudes, older crowds, because they're the ones tricking off the most money. But every now and then, you'll have a young, handsome dude come up in there, ready to spend money. You know, these strippers, these dancers, they getting hit by these rappers every now and then. They getting hit by these rappers, these ball players. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, unless they get pregnant, you know, that shit is a dream. That shit is a dream that only few girls get to really live and experience. I'm talking about continued on relationships with these athletes and these ball players. That shit is rare. It's rare. Like Paul George did it. You know, Wiz did it later on. Kanye did it.